We've got some serious developments coming out of Ripple, and it's not just Brad Garlinghouse making noise. The CEO recently liked a tweet that's got people talking, but even more explosive is a revelation from a former Ripple developer. According to Matt Hamilton, an ex-Ripple engineer, there were efforts in the early days of crypto to discredit XRP, and they were paid. Hamilton claims that back in Bitcoin's infancy, users were offered 5 BTC worth roughly $500,000 today just to spread fear and misinformation about XRP. We're talking claims that XRP was a scam, overly centralized, or even fraudulent, all designed to damage its reputation before it could gain serious traction. This isn't just speculation either. These accusations have followed XRP for over a decade, and unfortunately, that early smear campaign stuck. Even now, some Bitcoin maximalists and crypto newcomers still call XRP centralized or a scam, completely unaware of the history behind that narrative. The result: a huge chunk of the market has been distracted by Bitcoin and turned off from XRP, not because of facts, but because of years-old paid FUD. And sadly, many may end up missing out on what could be a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Let's shift gears to the latest update from Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse's segment called Crypto in 1 Minute. In it, they highlight how prime brokerage services, once controlled by major traditional banks, are now transforming to support institutional adoption of DeFi. We're talking about regulated clearing of derivatives, crypto, and swaps, unlocking access to trillions in trading potential through tokenization. Here's what it looks like. Prime brokers are bridging the gap between traditional finance and decentralized finance at scale. Think of them as an all-in-one platform where major asset managers like hedge funds, trading desks, and market makers can handle trades and settlements across a wide range of asset types, including digital assets, derivatives, and swaps. Traditionally, big-name banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs owned this space, but times have changed. Now, newer firms like Hidden Road, recently acquired by Ripple, are entering the scene fast and strong. They're catering to that same institutional market, but with digital assets added to the mix. With a solid financial foundation and a robust balance sheet, Hidden Road is helping more institutions step into crypto confidently, knowing they have a reliable counterparty. This shift is massive. These prime brokerage platforms are enabling trillions of dollars to flow through the crypto ecosystem, including via XRP and RLUSD. It's a huge leap forward for institutional crypto adoption, all happening in record time. As we've been pointing out, this is a seriously bullish partnership. And looking at a recent post from Ripple's CEO, there's something interesting happening. Galaxy reportedly sold off 80,000 Bitcoin on behalf of one of its insider whale clients, around 0.4% of Bitcoin's circulating supply. Now contrast that with Chris Larson, who moved 117.5 million XRP to exchanges. That's about 0.2% of XRP's circulating supply, half the size of that Bitcoin move. But guess which one the crypto community is up in arms about? Right, it's XRP, not Bitcoin. Once again, we're seeing the same tired FUD tactics from Bitcoin. Maxis who are quick to slam XRP while staying conveniently silent on a much larger Bitcoin sell-off. It's obvious there's a bias at play here, so just a heads up. Don't fall for all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt being spread around the space. Stay focused and stay informed. And finally, XRP is winning. The CEO of Turkrium Trading recently shared why he believes both Ripple and XRP are set to become major forces in the crypto world. Let's break it down, featuring insights from Tony Edward of Thinking Crypto. Now, Tony admits he usually leans more towards Solana or Ethereum, but when it comes to XRP, he gets it. Why? Because he understands how outdated and frustrating the current financial and banking systems are. Sending a wire transfer is still a hassle. And even though traditional markets have moved from T+3 to T+1 settlement, that's still incredibly slow in today's world. This is where Ripple comes in. Since day one, the Ripple team has been working quietly behind the scenes to modernize how money moves. Especially cross-border, their focus, placing or enhancing legacy systems like SWIFT, which is still the backbone for most wire transfers worldwide. With over 11,000 banks currently relying on STEB, imagine the potential when XRP becomes a true alternative. And now, with tools like RLUSD and institutions like Hidden Road stepping in to facilitate real-world banking transactions, that vision is becoming a reality. Ripple's leadership has always taken a strategic and professional approach in building this ecosystem, and that's exactly why Turkrium Trading is stepping up with plans to launch an XRP ETF. That wraps it up for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.